Gonna go live. Once again, we here live at Respect for Life Books and Things for the shoot. Goaldenchyld. We're gonna take it outside with the people. Peace.
So I see brothers in the audience right now. I see brothers from the Moore Science Temple. I see brothers who say, you know what, man, I want to believe in God, but it's just too much stuff out here that I don't understand, so I'm gonna just believe in the universe. I see brothers and sisters that are Christians out here. At the end of the day, we don't have time to debate or argue or get into conflict about personal beliefs and petty differences. At the end of the day, we are at war, and what is important that we do is learn to love and value one another at the end of the day. We cannot keep on talking about we woke, we can't keep talking about we conscious, we can't keep pretending, you know, that we know it all when we go into the community and we are slaughtering each other. We're killing each other. We're murdering each other. We can't demand justice. We can't demand anything from anybody until we learn that we have to love and value one another at the end of the day. But what's going to allow us to have the patience with each other as brothers and sisters is knowing that we're not in this condition for no reason. We didn't get in this condition just by happenstance. We were put in this condition. We were taught to hate each other. We were taught not to love each other. We were taught not to value one another. So that's why you see us killing each other in the community. That's why you see us murdering each other. But to focus on the brothers and sisters that say they have information and they know this. It's one thing to know that we need to come together, but it's another thing to practice coming together as a black family. Okay? So in my music, I teach love. I teach positivity. I teach group economics. I teach that we got to come together and value one another. So I may be a Muslim, but I can go and sit down and have a beautiful conversation and good time with a Christian brother, or like I say, a Seventh-day Adventist, or an Israelite, or a Jew. Because at the end of the day, when they come into our communities and murder us and slay us in the streets, when they put these poisons in our food, when they set up laws to inhibit us from being successful, it's all because they know.
Out here, come on down. Respect for Life Bookstore. We're getting it in right now, about to pop off this video shoot.
Right now, I think this is a beautiful sight.
Got a nice turnout. Come on down and support.
I see older brothers and sisters, and we got to understand that we need each other. For the older brothers that say, okay, I got this information, and young bucks, you need to listen. You all need to humble yourselves and recognize that the youth have something to teach as well, okay? And that is not, okay, I know this and I put myself on a pedestal because I'm conscious and you need to listen to me. How can you help somebody if you don't listen to them? We keep on talking about the conditions of our communities. We keep on talking about these youth need to pull up their goddamn pants. We keep on talking about the condition of our young brothers and sisters, but you never talk about how they brought drugs into our community. You never talk about the COINTELPRO that came and infiltrated all black organizations to ensure the degradation of black communities. So we got to be patient with each other and recognize that, you know what, you in this condition, brother. I understand this is where you are.
Where you
but
at,
because
Bruce?
I love you, I'm going to take my time and do all that I can to help repair the condition that you're in today. You hear what I'm saying? So we got to be patient with one another. We got to learn how to, you know, a brother may disrespect you, but the reason I don't get into confrontations with brothers and sisters is because I know that the disrespect or the hate or the ignorant mentality is something that was put into him. And he wasn't no ignorant Negro before he was brought over here on slave ships. So at the end of the day, what we got to do is do all that we can to get us back to where we were to begin with. I'm talking about unite my black brothers and sisters. I'm talking about unite my Latino brothers and sisters. I'm talking about unite our Indian brothers and sisters, because we are literally a family. And they taught us that we are separate. They have taught us that we are not a black family. They taught us that you do this over here and you just do this over there. And it was a scientific strategic plan that they implemented to get us to think that we are separate families. So no, brother, I'm Hispanic, I'm Dominican, you know, I'm from Africa, I'm this, that, and the third. God damn it, we all black and we need to act like it, okay? I've heard so much about the corrupt police system in New York City. And it's one thing to talk about dismantling their system. It's one thing to talk about putting an end to the corrupt systems that take place throughout not only New York, but all over. But we can't dismantle or put an end to a goddamn thing if we are united. If we're not united. I was in Harlem on 125th Street. And I was looking at all of the high-end stores, okay? I was looking at all the clothing stores, and it was mostly brothers and sisters walking up and down the streets. And then I saw brothers that were vending in front of the stores. But I said, damn, if we spending all this money in these high-end stores, why don't we own most of these goddamn stores in this community? Why can't we conduct business progress in this community the way that we need to. And a lot of time we beat each other down. Of course, we need to take responsibility for some things that we're not doing, but it's not no coincidence that we're in this condition. It's not no coincidence that a black brother go to a bank to get a bank loan and they say no, give you a fake reason, but really it's because you're black. You hear me? It's not no coincidence that we murdering each other. It's not no coincidence that our young sisters don't love and value themselves. It's not no coincidence. And until we wake up and recognize we were put into this condition, we're not going to make no change. But what I got to do, I want everybody to stand up right here to give themselves a round of applause right now. Give yourselves a round of applause. Because I put a message out, I put a call out, and I said, brothers, let's come together. Let's raise some funds to shoot this video the way we need to shoot it. Let's all come together regardless of your religion. Let's talk about what we can do to work together regardless of petty personal differences. And what did you brothers and sisters do? You came out. You made your word bond. So it's one thing to talk about what we're not doing, but we got to applaud everything that we are doing to make change. Shout out to y'all. And it don't take a million black brothers and sisters. It don't take a million quote-unquote woke-conscious brothers and sisters. It just takes a few good men and women that got it in their heart to want to make change.
Come on now. That's right.
So as a young man, I had every option in the world to be a Negro. I had every option in the world to fall victim to the system that they have set in place. But I looked at mothers struggling. I looked at my brother strung out on crack. I looked at the opportunities that we didn't have. And I said I would just be another ignorant Negro to fall victim to what it is I know is wrong for us. So while my peers and brothers and sisters were saying, hey man, I hear you. You can talk that conscious stuff all day, but it's not going to get so far. Or if you want to be successful, man, you got to dumb it down and degrade yourself if you want to go far. I listened to them and I said, okay, I understand that's doubt that's set up in your soul and in your system because they told you for so long that if you wanted to be successful, you got to be a Negro. But I said, to hell with that at the end of the day. To hell with that mentality. To hell with thinking that there's no successful brothers and sisters that are positive. At the end of the day, we showing this is a small example of what we can do if we come together and push a positive narrative. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Push a positive narrative. And I see brothers that are driving past, sisters that are driving past. I just want to let you know that at the end of the day, I am your brother. It's not about your religion, like I've said before. It's not about what you believe or your personal petty differences. I love you because you black. And I would hope that you love me because I'm black. And in order to guarantee our survival, we got to find ways to work together. You hear me? Like, if you was in a hospital right now and somebody came to help you because you were in a terrible condition, would you look at that person and say, you know what? Oh, no, because you're a Muslim, I don't want you to work on me? That would be ignorant, right? Wouldn't that be foolish? Or because you're this, that, and the third, I don't want you to come and help me with my condition. That would be completely ignorant and foolish. And for so long, we have operated and acted like that. We are in a condition where we're dying. We're literally being murdered and slayed every day on so many levels. And we know the solution. We talk unity. But no, brother, I don't want to work with you right now. I don't like it. When these white people, they hate each other every goddamn day, but they know how to sit in a business meeting and come together to make something happen because they want to guarantee a future for their children at the end of the day. So when you look at me, man, I want you to say, that's my brother. I love my brother. When you look at the brother next to you, that's my brother. I love my brother. When you see each other through the community, what's good? What's good? Peace, family. We got to start showing love and expressing love for each other because that's what we miss. That's what we miss. And don't you ever feel wrong for saying black power. Don't you ever feel wrong for saying I love my brothers and sisters. Don't you ever feel wrong for saying I'm for my people first. Because if you go up the streets, the Jews understand it. If you go down to Chinatown, the Chinamen understand it. But when it comes to us, we feel like we got to be slighted and scared to say black power and I love my brothers and sisters. God damn it, that's survival. That's self-preservation. That's self-love. And because I love myself don't mean I hate you. It just means I love myself. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about. And this is what I stand for. And I feel like if we continue to push and promote this narrative throughout the community and all over, we're really going to start making change. Yeah, we got a lot of trials and tribulations that we're facing right now. Yeah, when I'm done with this conversation, a brother may be murdered and slayed in the street. Yeah, it's a lot that we need to work on. But we can focus on the negative. We've been focusing on the negative for years. How about I shed some light on the positive brothers and sisters that are actually in the community? And the more we continue to focus on the positivity, eventually the positivity will outshine the negativity. You hear me? Because the devil has been at work. And while the devil at work, we got to be at work. You hear what I'm saying? While the devil is at work, we got to be at work. And the devil ain't just no white man now. You hear me? The devil can be right inside your community. The devil can reside right inside of me. The devil is anything using these drugs, this, that, and the third, when you see what's happening in the community. I understand that this is what brothers are doing to feed their families, and this is what they're doing to guarantee their survival. However, at a certain point, as black men and women, we got to put an end to the ignorance that we're doing to ourselves. We got to put an end to the hate that we have for each other. We got to hold each other accountable, because it's a war on two fronts. We got a war with our outright, open, direct enemy. You hear what I'm saying? We got a war with them, and then we got a war amongst ourselves. So we have to be working on both sides, working on cleaning up our community and working on fighting this enemy that's doing all that he can to keep us in this position.
Teach.
When it comes to music, in the 80s we were fighting. We had positive music. It was conscious music. It was music that was waking brothers and sisters up. But then what happened? At a certain point they started ushering in the brothers that came to degrade the music. They started ushering in the brothers that came to promote a negative narrative. You hear what I'm saying? And over time these Jews and other people started to put money behind these brothers to ensure that our communities stay in the conditions that they are. And look at our communities right now. The devil has done a phenomenal job. But we can't be scared, we can't be fearful, and we can't ponder on what this devil has done to us. What we got to do right now is say, okay, you want to fight? You want to bring hell to our communities? We're going to fight, and we're going to bring hell to your backside as long as we continue to work together, okay? It's a lot we got to work on, but if you don't remember nothing that I said today, remember that it's not about personal belief. It's not about religion. It's not about what you believe individually. At the end of the day, we're focusing on ourselves as black brothers and sisters, and it's about loving each other and valuing each other because we're black. At the end of the day,
brother.
You hear me? That's what's the most important. So we one black family. Say one black family.
One black
family.
One black force.
One black force.
One love.
One love.
One black family.
One black family.
One love.
One love.
One force.
One force.
Peace and love, family. As GC, you know, give yourself a round of applause.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's where we at. Respect for Life Bookstore. Come on down. Support your brother. You just heard the message. It was fire. It was on time. It was in Brooklyn, all the way from Chi-Town. Your brother. Come on and support, brother. Goaldenchyld. Video shoot.
Hold on.
Peace. I'm out.